Hey y'all, Napkin here. So as you can see from my latest uploads I put on the channel, um, yeah, they're pretty questionable, and maybe I just don't know how deep of a rabbit hole I've been. I know I've done this before on my channel, but I don't remember the result I got, so I mean things change as well, so who knows. Back then, I didn't know what a furry was. I got a little story. Basically, a few days ago, we were having a seek code test, basically an IQ test and stuff, and there was an interview with the psychologist. Of course, I had to shill and plug in my YouTube channel to her. Well, she asked what hobby I had, and it was video making, which basically just meant YouTube. She asked for my YouTube channel, and the last video I uploaded was cross-dressing a saber, so yeah, I wonder how she'll react to that. Whatever, let's just get into it. Okay. This will be pretty irrelevant information in a couple of years, doesn't matter. I feel like I should have done the sexual orientation test first, so I don't know if I'm non-binary or what. Just there. Is it difficult for me to understand how other people are feeling when we are talking? I mean, I take the atmosphere of the conversation. I feel like I can read the atmosphere. That's the Japanese saying, you know. I think that makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. True both now and when younger. For some reason, when you're younger, it still accounts. I don't know. I can't tell. Probably not. Let's just say no. Some ordinary textures that does not bother others feel very sensitive when they touch my skin. I wish there was some kind of elaboration or like example. I don't know what an ordinary texture is. What? Maybe I really do have autism. I don't get this question. Is it difficult for me to work and function in groups? Yeah. Okay, so normally in a group project, I've already had a video on this. I hate working in group projects, so as long as it's a group that I can trust and it's my close group of friends, we can all split the work evenly, but I just can't. And in most situations, like, you know, I barely know them if they're my classmates and stuff. So, yeah, as long as there's a systematized, logical system where we do equal work and we actually follow through, that's the only way, but it never happens, so it is difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. I mean, I also came out as a furry and cross-dressed as saber, so it's pretty natural that nobody expects anything out of me, so phew. I often don't know how to act in social situations. Like there has been this feeling. Basically, I've had an epiphany before where I thought you had to act like this in a social situation, but then I realized that there was so much more freedom in the world. Maybe it's Persona 5 that made me led to this, but whatever. Even though that game was only listed as 3, I don't know why I'm scrolling the page up and down. I need something to fiddle with. I think I do most of the time. Again, most of the time. For some reason, that's not an answer here, whatever. I can chat and make small talk with people. I hate people. The autistic people can chat and make small talk with people. Are they normally sociable? I don't know. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself and shut them down. What does it mean to be overwhelmed by your senses? Is this just a thing that I don't experience? Whenever I touch something, it overflows my neurons. It feel so much. Does it mean emotion-wise, like you feel really happy or feel really sad? If you see, like, what? Okay, I don't know. How to make friends and socialize is a mystery to me. Okay. I have a few friends, but I think they're mostly given to me instead of me actively searching out for them. Like, Ray was literally recommended to me and given to me by a teacher, and he just knew how to speak English, and we never really saw eye to eye on things or even had the same hobbies. So yeah, how to make friends. Okay, wait. True. Sure. Uh, let's just say, okay. Let's just keep moving on. When talking to someone, I have a hard time telling when it is my turn to talk or listen to. Okay, so there was the latest D&D podcast thingy on the Harlow Quarterson channel. I I know it, like, I assume that the only time my turn to talk is whenever nobody else is talking, and that is never. I kind of follow that rule to a T, and I can't really say what I'm talking in the fucking D&D podcast thing. Whatever, I'm not here to whine. Just no. I know exactly when. It's kind of thing. Sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noises like vacuum cleaners or people talking too much or too loudly. Talking too much. Like, I would get too loudly, like, but I don't understand the quantity of how much they're talking. Like, do you get scared of people making speeches? There's one guy on a podium is making a speech, takes 10 minutes to finish, and you're like, oh god, you're talking too much. Okay. I don't think I have that problem. My ears are perfectly fine. I listen to extra tone. It can be very hard to read someone's face, hand, and body movements when we are talking. I don't know who actively looks at their... Like, this seems like sociopathic, psychopathic stuff. Like, okay, fine, face. Someone can be making pretty disgusted, sad, or happy face. I guess that makes sense. I can tell what that is. I focus on details rather than the overall idea. Yeah, the details make the overall idea, so I take things too literally, so I often miss what people are trying to say. I mean, I kind of rarely misinterpret, but there are moments where I just can't tell what someone is saying. For example, what the hell? Uh, yeah, it's shown in the test earlier in this video. Jeez. I get extremely upset when I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. If I'm put out of my element, or like something that I like to do stops, I naturally get pretty upset. So I don't know about extremely upset, but I'd just be kind of bummed out. Again, I haven't really been paying attention to what I've really been putting in. I don't know why the answers are like true, but when I was younger, or true, but now. Like, that's really weird way of answering it. Maybe, like, I'm not a psychologist or anything. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm autistic. I can't fucking read. I don't know how to fill in questions. Hell yeah. Here's the money shot. Okay, I got a 22. What does that mean? Possible autism spectrum disorder. I think that's the thing I had last time. Which is 2 years ago, by the way. Autism possible. Huh. I figured I was slightly... this doesn't really confirm my suspicions. This is just what I've thought I've had. Oh my god. Wow, this was a real help. Hey, okay. So I am slightly more autistic than I am not autistic by 1 point. 2022. Wow. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to what I've been putting in as the answers, but I'll take it. Okay, here's the real meat of the video thing. If it seems like I'm tired or grumpy, it's because I'm recording this at like 11 p.m. So that's because at day I just never feel I'll never feel fulfilled with what I recorded, but at night, um, I'm more drunk and dizzy, so my standards have lowered to what it already was. Okay, let's get started. Question 1 of 15. I identify as a man. I already answered this one, but I feel like if you chose other, that'd be already a pretty good sign. It could just end there. Could said I identify as a this, and then I am biologically a this, and if they're the same, you're straight. Cis, if it's different, then kablamo. You done your quiz. Good job. No ads. Let's go next. In the past 2 weeks, I have found a man attractive. Do traps count? They're basically girls. You draw a girl, but you just call it a man. Come on. This one's cheating. This question's bullshit. I don't know. I can't choose. Okay. There. You're happy. Entertain the fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a man. Let me think of... Nope, I can't think of a single person. Traps are just waifus that you just like from a show. If you actually think of them in a long-term romantic relationship, then you should get a life. And, gives fanfic says, I can't think straight. Hey, I can't think straight. Woohoo, let's go. Okay, I found myself wanting to have a real-life sexual intercourse with a man. I find myself wanting to have a real-life sexual intercourse with anyone, so... But doesn't have to be a man, just anyone. Okay, I would answer the same, but... I'm trying to think what a real-life intercourse is. I don't know what that is. I'll be indifferent this time. Actually, you know what? I'll make it the same. Fantasized. What's the difference of wanting to have and fantasizing about it? Sure. I've watched some hentai. Does that count as fantasizing? Entertained the fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a woman. I haven't been thinking about my romantic life at all recently, or at all. Just so I'm not really sure. I guess that's what my parents would want, so I'll put it on often just for y'all. Wanted to touch a man intimately or be naked in the company of a man. Like the thing is, I have no man I would, like I need to have a man in mind, but I can't think of any. Okay, I entertain the idea. I think, like, sexual intercourse, that's a step too far. I don't think I want to go that far. Just being naked, that's pretty fulfilling if I was gay. But do I actually want to? I want to be touched intimately or be naked in the company of anyone's. Even the fucking okay. I'm a teenage boy. This is just the course. Fantasize about non-sexual petting or bodily closeness with a man. Non-sexual petting. How the how do you sexually pet someone? Clearly, I am unversed in these topics. No? Okay. Fantaside with sexual intercourse with a man. Probably the same. What is to touch a woman intimately? Again, anyone. I think I'm pretty indifferent to this. Non-sexual planning or better closest with a woman. Okay, this one I do have some sort of thing. I don't really have to fantasize about it. I sleep with. I have a little sister that I can just go downstairs and pet right now. I sleep with her every night. Don't think about it that way. Don't take that out of context. Just her bed's a king-size bed. It's a nice soft bed with good pillows. The air conditioner is cold. Just I'm digging myself a hole here. Fucking damn it. This video, not only will you find out that I'm autistic, but also sleep with my sister. There, I don't fantasize about it because I already have non-sexually petted people. I mean, my little sister. Found myself sexually aroused by a man. Okay. This one I can actually get into because, like,
20 minutes later.
I was gonna go into an hour-long tangent, wasn't I? Traps, man, they keep coming. Found myself sexually aroused by a woman, hell yeah. Just a bit less. There you go. This is nice. Here it is. Yay. I am to the left. I mean to the right. Just a bit more bi than hetero. Just a bit. Just a tiny bit. Honestly, I kind of expect to be asexual. Like, I expect it to be in this corner way more, but turns out I'm kind of the opposite. Just a bit. Other than that, I am drunk off of not sleeping, and I just want to go to sleep. Maybe that's why I probably should have recorded this during the day, but that's probably what, like, I wasn't putting in the answers correctly. The same with the autism test, so you will never know what I am, ever. Curse you. I am the pure idol. I am the slave to YouTube's algorithm. The only way to get views is to fucking cross-dress as Saber, come out as a furry, and that's the only way. Every single other piece of content I make that I actually want to make, no one wants us to watch it, but when I fucking cross-dress as Saber, it gets 4 times the views on any other video. Come on, guys. Please, just watch my content. Don't. Goodbye.